Becky. I am back with another process video. Today I am going to be using the Cocoa Vanilla Wild at Heart collection for my layout. Right here I'm going through all the pieces that I had in this collection, and as you can see I had not a bunch, but this was probably one of the first layouts I did with the collection. Now I know you've seen some other layouts previously, and it's just because I didn't do the voiceovers in order. This was for one of the paper issues challenges on that crop they had last month, I think, and it was a sketch. So right here I pulled out several of the papers, and I'm trying to figure out which paper I like better with this specific photo. This is a photo of me when I was about 5. I do end up going with this one right here. It is a nice little aqua teal color with some polka dots on them. They're like wonky dots. It's really cute. Excuse me. I am going to pull out a piece of white, and I'm going to move that photo around a little bit, seeing, do I like it better on the white or do I like it better on the blue? And this is the name of that paper I am choosing. I am going to go ahead and cut off the branding strip and get started making my foundation. So when I first initially started on this, I was going to make my layout this way, horizontal, with that line going, or not horizontal, vertical, with that line going vertical. I am going to flip that. I'm going to go ahead and stick that down. I am going to trim off another piece of paper. It's probably about a 1/4 inch wide, and I'm going to stick that on the opposite side. As you can see at the bottom, or actually now to the left, I left about a 1/4 inch of white showing, and that 1/4 inch of the aqua color kind of mimics it a little bit, but it's a colored paper. Here I am pulling out the frames that I got with this collection. There were a ton of frames. I love these frames. I did not end up using them all yet. They are in my stash now because whatever I had left of this collection I did put away. I am going to go ahead and settle on this frame, and I was looking at this paper behind it because I am going to back that frame, or I'm at this point tossing that idea around, which I do end up going with. So right here you can see where I flipped the page. Right here I had printed out the lyrics to my little song. I wrote a song and I printed them on vellum. I am going to back that frame with a vellum, and underneath the vellum I am going to put that pink paper. Here we go. I am gluing it down at this point. I did cut a little bit out of me fussing around with the cutting just because I didn't want to take that long. Right here is a piece of chipboard I am putting right there under my lyrics. It says, "You make my heart sing," and I thought that was perfect because these are my song lyrics. Here I am showing you that I did stitch at the top and the bottom of the blue, and also I did stitch across that top thin strip that I had. Here is my main journaling, and I did print that on vellum too. I'm going to use this pink paper to back it, and I am going to stitch the vellum onto that paper. I am right here, this is a little tip. I am pulling out some binder clips instead of using glue. I'm just using binder clips to hold that in place so I can sew it. So then there will be no glue showing. Although I do have like 3 typos in my journaling, so there is that mistake. I did not go back and fix it, and I have no intention of going back and fixing it. So this layout, it is about when I was 5. So I'm going to read you my journaling, and I'm going to try and skip over the typos. So I said, Dad lived in the country, way out in the country. When we would go to Dad's house, he'd pile all 6 of us kids into a pickup truck. Usually, the older kids got to ride in the back, but sometimes, if I whined enough and the older kids promised to watch me, I would be allowed to ride in the back too. The ride to Dad's house was about 30 minutes or so, and we would pass the White House, cows, pigs, wheat and cornfields, you know, all the stuff you expect to see in the country. I don't know if this is common knowledge, but a passel of kids, yeah, they do too. A passel of pigs smell so bad. They smell worse than horses or cows, because that's what little Becky would have said. As a 5-year-old, I was as creative as I am now, and I made up a song I would sing at the top of my lungs every time we would ride past the pigs. The song goes like this. Naked piggies, P-U, naked piggies, P-U, naked piggies, P-U, naked piggies, P-U. Looking back, that must have been annoying to hear 6 times in 30 minutes. Perhaps that is why my brothers and sisters never wanted me to ride in the back of the truck with them. Because I was quite an annoying child, apparently. Anyway, right here you saw I had already put down my title. I used this corrugated naked, and it was from Recollections. And then the Piggies, it was a lawn fawn. No. Freckled fawn. I had gotten that in a D-stash back when I was really into the D-stashes. And if you saw, I freeze framed on it. They were all falling off, so I did have to use some liquid adhesive to hold those down, of course. I pulled my frames back out, and I am scattering several of those around the page. I think in the end I used 5 frames. I am going to use that one hanging off over there on the left, and then 3 down there at the bottom to the right of my journaling. Inside each of the frames, or on each of the frames, I am going to put something. So this blue heart I put up at the top, that is going to be replaced with a pink heart that says XO. And in the bottom frames, I put a pink heart, a flare badge that says Stay Wild, and a cardstock sticker that says Best Ever. Right here I am just showing you my fine line bottle, and I'm also going to pull out my foam adhesive. I'm just indicating that I'm gluing these down. I'll be back, and I am back. And I showed you my Heidi Swap Color Shine and blush, and I am going to give that a little splatter around the page. Now I do have a mistake right here. When I am splattering my mist, I get this big glob, and it is right there in the center of that frame. Well, not in the center, but right there. You see it? I'm going to dab that up. I don't like how that looks, so I go on the hunt for some enamel dots or something to cover it up. I did find some Bella Boulevard enamel dots, so even though it wasn't my intention at first, since I had to fix a mistake, I am going to scatter those around the entire page just so there's not just that one. I did also get some of that mist on my journaling, and I'm just going to have to live with that because, like I said before, when I had the typos, was not going to redo it. Nope. So that is all I do to this layout. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. I also wanted to mention that we have a family emergency, and today is Thursday. We're going to be going out of town. This video is going to go up on Saturday. I don't know if I'm going to have a video for Tuesday or Thursday. I am going to try, but we'll see. We'll see if I get anything done tomorrow after work. So thank you so much for joining me, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.